Hi guys, it's Dave from the Fitness Formula. I just thought I'd shoot this quick video, and you'll probably see from the title, it's all about the power of vision. And this is something I massively, truly believe in. The only reason I'm doing that now is I watched an amazing film last night. I don't know if you've seen it. It's King Richard, the one with Will Smith, before he got himself in trouble. But it's basically, he plays the part of Serena and Venus Williams, obviously the famous sisters, the tennis stars. He plays the part of their dad. And the whole point is that he had this vision before he even had the two girls, that he was going to raise these two unbelievable stars. And the reason he wanted to do that is because they were black, and where he grew up in Compton, LA, he was badly racially abused and beaten. And first things first, he wanted to get his family out of that. So he was very hard on them, very pushy. But also he wanted to send a message out there and do something that hadn't been done before. And back then, tennis was primarily it was a white dominant sport, no black players. And he wanted to basically create the first person or people to do that. But the importance of vision is the fact that before they were even born, he had already mapped out how that was going to happen. He'd actually written out a plan, which is something like 75 pages long. He'd already worked out what sort of coaching they were going to need, how to approach the coaches, and what sort of training regime. He had them up sort of all sort of hours and all weathers, had them training, all day, every day, 7 days a week. But on top of that, he made sure that they had straight A's, and they were really focusing on their education. And the reason I'm saying this is because there's nothing more powerful than vision, and that's really important when it comes to goal setting. And obviously we are in the health and fitness business, and I do massively believe this is relatable to anything. If you've got a goal or you've got that vision is basically imagining it as though it's real. So you're actually going to imagine that life that you're going to have. So if you're somebody right now who's unhappy with yourself, maybe you are carrying more weight than you want to, maybe you're not very mobile, maybe you're struggling to keep up with the grandchildren or the kids, you're just achy and you're fed up, or you're down in the dumps, slightly depressed. If you're experiencing things like that, obviously you're going to be in a really, really bad position right now. Try and flip that around in your head and imagine not living your life that way and how that looks for you. From the minute you wake up, what does it look like? What are you doing that's different to now? Are you getting out of bed a bit earlier to go and walk the dog? Maybe that's something that you're not doing right now. Are you having a healthier breakfast? There's loads of ways. You just have to envision it step by step, hour by hour throughout that day. And long term, the more you envision that, the more it starts to become reality. And there's nothing more powerful than having that vision. And it's the same with me. I run a business. I one day had this dream that I would have my own facility. And I worked really, really hard. And I thought about that every day. I imagined what it would look like, what equipment I was going to have, the size of it. And obviously, there's stepping stones in between. I didn't go from working in a public gym to all of a sudden having my own large 2,300 square foot facility. I had to go through stepping stones before that. And as long as you've got that final goal and that final vision in your head, nothing's going to get in the way. There's nothing more powerful than having that dream, having that goal, and working on it every single day. These things take time, but as long as you've got that vision and that determination and that resilience, you think about what we've been through in the last few years with pandemic, now talks of recession. Being a business owner right now is the most challenging time it's probably been in decades. But I've still got this goal in my head. I know what I want to get from it. I one day dreamt that I was going to have our own fitness retreats running in Cornwall, where I love. We now run 2 of those a year. I've got this vision in my head of the house I want to live in. I want to have a little boat. I always fancied myself having a dog. We wanted 2 kids, a boy and a girl. We've got a dog, we've got a boy and a girl. And these things, I'm not saying that we made ourselves have a boy and a girl, but we had the vision. I've had this dream from so long now, probably the last 10, 15 years, of how I want to live my life. And step by step, I'm working towards that. And that's exactly the same with you guys when it comes to your health and fitness. Imagine where you want to be. Imagine where you want to see yourself. Imagine what your day looks like, what your body looks like. Generally, the people around you. Surround yourself with those supportive people. You can make this happen. Absolutely anyone can do that, but you have to work on it every day and not give up, okay? And that's the message here. So if you haven't seen that movie, King Richard, is unbelievable, and it's all about one man's vision, one man's dream, and his determination, and having that plan and working on it every single day. And that's the same with you guys when it comes to your health and fitness goals. So I hope this has been helpful. Give it a like if it has, share it if you need to, and if you need anything, as always, guys, let me know.